Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. It's Thursday, October 8th. The debates were yesterday. Quite the contrast from the presidential debate last week with Trump and Biden. Vice presidential debate, Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. My wife and I watched it last night, and I got to tell you, we were both incredibly impressed with Kamala Harris's performance. She was completely in control. She answered all the questions thoroughly, and she raised a lot of points that we were hoping Biden would get on Trump. So, we talked about she brought up Trump's taxes, calling the military losers and suckers and all of that. So, by the way, last week I was going to break down the Trump Biden debate and, with my analysis, but it turned out to be so shitty, so horrible, such a shit show that I abandoned it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the same with Kamala Harris with this vice presidential debate. I may or may not. Okay, so second thing I want to talk about, Joe Rogan did not put up a video today. Hold on, nothing here. Let's see. By the way, Joe still has not talked about the debates. I don't know if he's done a show since, a couple of things. The debates and then Trump getting COVID. First of all, number one, Joe said the debates aren't going to happen. Number two, he said Trump's just going to mop him up. He's going to crush him. 0 for 2, Joe. All right. So anyway, this week's podcast so far, Tuesday was W. Keith Campbell, who's a social psychologist. I enjoyed it very much. Really good podcast. Not great, but good. And for some reason, there were a lot of negative comments and a lot of thumbs down. I don't know. But these people are crazy, because it's Joe's base. More than half of them are on the right, so alt-right, if you will. It's just a fact, So, and Joe, as we know, is a Democrat, liberal, progressive, but sometimes it's hard to tell because he's always attacking the left. All right. And then yesterday, here we have Yvonne, Hafer and Mat, these military guys, special forces. They have their company here is with that coffee, Black Rifle. So about a 3-hour podcast. They got into a lot of issues. They were talking about, we're frustrated that we're still in Afghanistan, So what the hell is that? Joe said something stupid about Trump wanted to reduce our footstep in, Syria and all this and that. I'm like, dude, and that Trump is interested in pulling out and that the Democrats wanted to increase. And it's like just the opposite. Like, just take a look at our military budget under Trump and Obama. It's like it's increased by about $200 million. So Joe talks out of his ass very often. So there you go. Nice and short. Vice presidential debates. I'm debating whether or not to break it down. And Joe Rogan, no podcast today. His last couple of podcasts, so. All right. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.